Hey everyone, this is Jump to Fall. Today I thought I would show you my vehicle pack that I have in my car. Whichever car I'm driving for the day, I put the pack in that car. I've also written an article about this, so if you need any clarification at the end of the video, or if you want a little bit more in-depth about why you might want to carry each of these items, I've written an article about it on InfoBarrel, so I'll put a link to the article in the text description on YouTube, so if you want to check that out. I'm not going to go in order of importance because importance is relative. Some people say that water is more important than food, whatever. I'm not going to get into that. I'll just show you what I have in my pack, and you can check out the article or other YouTube videos that go into more detail. But starting off is fire. I carry two. It's a good idea to carry 2 ways or more to make fire. That way if one implement breaks, you have something else. I carry one of these. It's just a standard Bic lighter. And then I also carry a Ferro Rod. Just in case the Bic lighter breaks. They run out of fuel if you leave them in the car because the fuel evaporates. So that's a risk, so it's a good idea to have 2. I also carry a knife. Right now in the pack I just have this knife. It's a relatively cheap folding knife. It was given to me as a gift by another YouTube person. I would recommend getting something more substantial than this, but since it's just a vehicle pack, you don't really need anything that durable. Just something high quality. I also carry, I don't really know why I have this in there, but a pen and a notebook. I don't know why you would need it, but who knows. Alright, the next thing that I carry is a life straw. You can buy any brand you want. There's like 3 different companies that make something very similar. I paid like $20 for this. Basically it's a filter that you can suck water through, so you can drink out of contaminated water sources. And I also carry a water bottle. This one happens to be an Nalgene bottle. And it's made out of thick plastic. You want something durable, preferably you want something metal so you can actually heat it over a fire, but I have the life straw, so I wouldn't have to heat water in that situation, and since it would be most likely a short-term situation, you don't need the metal, but it's more versatile. But this one's pretty durable. It's made out of thick plastic. It's got a paracord loop on it that I learned from Cody Lundeen, so you can dangle it into a water source if you're high up and you can't actually reach it. I keep it full of water in the pack in my car, so that way it's full of water, so I don't ever have to seek water in a bad situation. But I change the water about once a week so that it doesn't go stagnant. Okay, the next thing, Paracord. This is 550 Paracord. You don't need this much of it, but this is just what I had extra. This is useful, for obvious reasons, for shelter making, repairing equipment, whatever. This is a, let's see, it doesn't show up on the camera very well, but it's a Voyager hand cranked, let's see, it says it's on, but it's actually not, so that's kind of strange, but it's a pretty good one. It's hand cranked on the back here, and it's got a solar panel on the top too, so you can pretty much charge it whatever way you have available. This is good, obviously, because if you're in a situation where you have to abandon the vehicle and get to your bigger pack, or you have to get to your bug out bag or whatever, your house, if people are broadcasting or if radio stations are broadcasting, you can get information, as to where the crowds of people are there police presence, military, whatever. So this is extremely useful. I only paid like 25 bucks for this. I'll list all of these items in the description, not where I got them, but the actual name, the brand, and the model of the item. The next thing is a compass. This one is a base plate compass, so it's particularly good if you have a map, so you can plot coordinates and plan a route. I don't have a map in my pack because I don't ever drive far enough to actually need a map of an area, so this one's a little bit overkill, but this is what was available, so it'll work. A basic compass will be fine if you're in a local area that you're familiar with. The next thing obviously is a first aid kit. I would recommend that you make your own first aid kit because you can source higher quality stuff. I wanted to build a pack quickly, so I purchased this. So this is what I have in there right now, and I've augmented it. And you can do that too. Just buy a high quality kit and then augment it to make it better. Take out all the junk stuff in there, like the Q-tips, and put better Q-tips in there and things like that. This one will probably be good for 2 people. It says 1 to 4, but I don't think it'll do 4 people. But this will be plenty for 1 person. This is even overkill. And then the last thing, other than the actual backpack itself, and the backpack is just it's just a standard backpack I got from Costco. It's pretty durable. The bottom of it's waterproof. You can use whatever you want. It's just going to be a car pack. Well, that's kind of, let's see here. That's a sleeping bag. I can't get it in frame, but a sleeping bag is not necessary, really, in my opinion, for this application for a car pack, because you're most likely not going to have to camp out because you're going to probably be in a local area and you're going to be trying to move quickly to get to your bigger pack or your bug out bag or your location or whatever for more of your stuff. So you don't really need a sleeping bag. I put it in there because I had an extra one, and it comes in handy if you get stranded in a cold area. Then you have it so you don't freeze to death in your car, and this happens dozens of times a year in North America where people freeze in their car. But for a preparedness application, it's useful too. So I guess if you had to camp out even in a city area in winter, I guess it would come in handy. But I don't think it's necessary. Mylar blanket would work too. That would be even better actually because it's more compact. But anyway, I don't think I mentioned the. Let me see. I don't think I mentioned the food. The food I have is emergency food rations. These are Mainstay 2400s. It's 2 packages. There's 2, 4, 6 bars per package. For myself alone, for doing light physical activity, this is about 3 days worth of food. You could do 4 if you were moving really slow, probably. So this is even a little bit overkill. You can do canned food. But I happen to have these leftovers, and these ones actually work pretty good. They're more portable than canned food, and they're not very expensive. You can get like 4 packs of them. And I think that's about it. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments, obviously. And also, I'm going to put a more detailed article on infobarrel.com. I'll post a link directly to the article in the text description if you're on YouTube. So that's it. Thanks for watching.